All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to another exciting Valorant game. This is the season finale with your SAIT Trojans with a record of 6-1 versus the MBU, and they're at 7-0. Right? Yeah, all right. Folks, I'm sad we missed the last game, but this one's going to be super exciting because we've got two of the best teams in the league, and of course, they had to meet in the finals, right? So as we're waiting for the players here, we're just waiting for some players to log on in. We're also doing some server checks here. Just thought I'd let you guys know there is a new hero that's available now. That's going to be Vito. Vito is a control disruptor hybrid, built to punish set players and force teams off their game plan. His entire kit involves around shutting down utility, blocking information, and forcing repositioning. So I've seen a little bit of gameplay with this character, and yeah, it's absolutely disgusting how much disruption he has. All of these set plays that we've seen before from some players and from some ops are going to be completely disrupted by this guy. He's got some really unique abilities. I'm a big fan of the growing smoke that like spills out there. It's not quite like some of the other smokes. It also delays some abilities as well. So that's kind of a neat ability. We're going to be starting off on Corrode right away as soon as things get going here. Corrode has been a pretty popular map. It's been a really good one for SAIT Trojans so far, so we'll see how this one goes. It looks like over here on SAIT we have got some really exciting players, as always. I mean, all the players are exciting. But we've got your Captain Average, Elro, Quantum. Sky's going to be taking a little bit of a... Oh, no, Sky is here. All right, perfect. And we've got Tropical Trout. Can't miss him. Can't forget him. Always such a fun one. So, as we just sit around here and we wait, we are super pumped to see how this game goes out. It's going to be a lot of fun waiting. And yeah, with this cool game, I don't know. I'm pumped. It's been so much fun watching these games going on. It's been so much fun watching these players and watching them grow and watching them like learn and adapt as they keep going. Now, as we keep waiting for these teams here, this is the final, so I'm expecting it to go to 3 games. I hope you guys are waiting. I hope you guys are ready for a long match. Or maybe not. Who knows? Maybe we'll see a couple blowouts. Sometimes that does happen sometimes. Hopefully it's not against SAIT, but you know, we never know. We never know. We're excited. So, over on the MBU team, we have got the Captain Katasho. We've got Polkan, the Soggy Seal himself, Terrell, and Payne. Be interesting to see what heroes they pick, especially now with that new hero, Vito. Vito's got some really neat abilities, and that ultimate system override. It is a huge suppression wave that disables all enemy deployables. Traps, walls, smokes, mollies, drones, flashes, anything. The players also lose access to their abilities for their duration, which is really sick. He also has something called the static break, which I thought was really hilarious. So it's a detonated charge, sticks to walls, and when it's triggered, it emits a pulse that cancels reloads. Now, that's a really punishing ability, especially if you know the person is running out of ammo. You've been in a little bit of a battle, you can lob one of those over there and stop them mid-reload, especially if they got one of those things with a huge ammo. It also pulls characters out of the scope. But we are ready to get going here in Corrode. So we're going to wait around here. We're going to see what characters are going to get picked. And you guys get to listen to just me because Big Ben is he's going to be here very shortly. He's got another commitment here, but he will be here right away. We've got some picks coming in here real quick. I am terrible with these ops names, so very sorry about that, folks. But it looks like we've got some pretty fun picks. We've got the Omen. Yeah, we've got Omens going up on both sides. Looks like we might have a Viper coming up here for the SAIT team. That one's always a very, very well control pick. SAIT's going to be on the attack this time around, which is always fun. They get very aggressive when they're on the attack. Tropical Trout locking in some characters here. Elro. Oh, perfect. Looks like everyone, almost everyone's all locked in. We're just waiting for Quantum. We'll see what happens there. Oh, I'm super pumped. I'm super pumped to be doing this. I'm super pumped to be watching this. I hope you guys don't mind the single streamer tonight, at least for the first little bit. Yeah, and as the color guy here, you're going to be listening to a lot of me just commentating on what's going on. But really, I think these players are going to show for themselves. You're not going to need to listen to me. It's going to be non-stop action. Both of these teams have been absolutely disgusting all season. Yeah, I mean, SAIT has only had one loss, and the MBU team has had no losses the whole season. That is every single game. They have just been dominating the entire time. And the same thing can be said for SAIT, except for MBU. The one team that they lost to, of course, happens to be the team they're facing in the finals. So jumping on into this, we're going to see what's going on. Teams are doing the first round buys. Well, a couple people there are going to be buying some of them suppressed guns, but looks like a lot of people are just going to be saving up what little points they have. SAIT's on the attack. This is a 2-point control map here. Looks like SAIT might be doing a little bit of a push down the middle, but we'll see what happens there. This map's got some really, really long sight lines, especially down the middle of that map. Okay, we're going to start with Tropical Trout and see what happens. A bunch of utilities getting shot off right at the front. No fear going right through that wall, and he pulls right back.
Spike down,
Soggy Seal gets an early kill on Elroth there. Volcan in pain. Volcan. SAIT's looking in a bit of trouble. It's down to one. Alright, well. Early flawless from MBU, but that doesn't mean anything, because we know here in Valorant, one score won't change the whole game. But yeah, that was really quick. A lot of really fun coordination there with those utilities. So we're getting set up here in the buy phase. Looks like we're getting a full buy there from MBU. Yep, they're all coming out with medium guns there. Even SAIT's buying a couple of different medium guns, but looks like they're going to be saving a little bit of money here. Bit of a half save round. Another utility dump right off the hop. Ooh. Terrell of Pocan. Pocan got a quick shot off on Tropical Trout there. Gonna slow things down. Quantum or Ball.
Toxins going up.
Roth. He's gonna try to make the run around there, see if he can get back up with his team.
There.
Oh, Average seen somebody. Grabbing a couple different alt. Yeah. Ends up pulling a couple different alt utilities. Ooh, Payne gets one right through the smoke. Payne gets another one through the smoke, and Basho is in there to clean it up. Another flawless for MBU. Yeah, just an absolute dump of utilities there, and some great use and some great slowing that game down. MBU did a very good job of not diving too fast onto that point. And SAIT just came out maybe a little too aggressive, but we'll see what happens here, because this is getting exciting now that the money's looking a little bit more even. Looks like we got almost full shields from everybody. MBU hasn't really bought that yet, which is interesting. Couple different utilities. Roth throws off that disruptor. Oh, Matt catches the bomb there. Quantum gets a quick one. Tropical Truck gets a quick one, but Terrell, Pocan, and Terrell gets it with the sidearm there. It's a quick 3-0 for MBU. we're back here in the buy phase. We got a couple players over there up on MBU. Looking like they have enough money to do a full buy if they wanted to. SAIT's running a little bit behind on them guns, but they've been great at coming back from behind. We've seen some amazing shots, especially from Average there. He's done some great shots. And Tropical Trout with a shotgun is always deadly, especially on a utility and a move character.
Back and peek.
Early Venom wall, little jump in there by Tropical Trout. Oh! Volcan and Soggy Seal grab Elroth and Tropical Trout. Swing on to Val. Val gets a nice kill there.
Cover going out.
Oh, that's Skyo. My bad. Sorry about that. I'm reading the back end of the name, not the front. Average here. Quantum just hanging out. The Soggy Seal trying to go for maybe a little sneak around. See what happens here. Quantum, they're just hanging out down there. And say, oh!
Spike down.
Volcan gets
Attacker spawn.
Average. Quantum pinned in his own spawn. Oh, Quantum got the one, but couldn't quite get both of them. All right, now we're back on Sky. Kane manages just to get the best of Sky there. So we're looking at 4-0. But, you know, we've seen Valorant games change in a heartbeat. We've seen teams switch both sides real quick. Watching on the alts, we've got one up there all ready for MBU. SAIT might have an alt here. Elroth might be able to get one off on this round as well. Yeah. It's going to be interesting. I want to see what happens if SAIT tries to change their tactics or if they're just going to keep going with these split pushes here.
Slow down.
Tropical Trout. Oh, Soggy Seal grabs Quantum. Tropical Trout gets the heck out of there. Didn't like what he was seeing. Average gets a shot.
Spike down.
Polkan and Casto just doing. They're working so well together, those two.
Last player standing.
Soggy Seal cleans up Sky. Tropical Trout ain't gonna have more of that card. Tropical Trout is pinned down, catching a couple of utilities. Got the kill on Polkan there. Blinded, stunned. Great defense there by Tropical Trout, but just couldn't quite make it. So we're down to 5-0. SAIT's going to be on the back foot here for the money, but we're going to have a timeout here called by SAIT. Probably a good thing. Get the guys back together, see if they can catch their breath and wait off. Talk about strategy, talk about how they're going to be buying here. Yeah, so we can bring up yeah, thank you. We've got two alts ready for SAIT. We got Elroth and Tropical Trout. Tropical Trout has been known to just wreck some teams with their alts, and Elroth has, I honestly have completely forgot what that character's ultimate is. So we'll see what happens when that comes on out. Oh. This has been such a fast game. I still can't believe we are 5 rounds in already. Polkan there has been your MVP so far, leading the kill score here. But, you know, Valorant is a game of 3 rounds, and it's going to be, yeah, we'll have to see what happens here. Getting a couple little sprays going on. Got 10 seconds left before we get going. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm not quite experienced enough to offer some what I think that SAIT should be doing. But it might be time to try a little bit of a change here. That was the change. Tropical Trout tried going in a different way, but it didn't work out for him. Soggy Seal grabs Average. Soggy Seal, grabs Elroth as well. MBU's been so good at controlling that entrance. Oh, Quantum gets it off. Sky, see what Sky's gonna go up to. Utility gets 1, gets 2. Oh, can't quite get the 3rd. All right, Quantum stuck back behind in their own spawn. Problem is Quantum doesn't have the bomb, so they're gonna check out that smoke, see if they like anything. No. See what Terrell's up to. Terrell's trying to sneak around, see if he can get a sneaky headshot. See if he can get a sneaky headshot in the back. Uh-oh. Yep, that's it. And grabbed Quantum. So we're at 6-0 for MBU. This is a unique spot. I have not seen the SAIT team on this much of the back foot, but if any team can come back, it would be the SAIT team. And just an amazing, absolutely amazing job by MBU. Yeah, there's been some great moves around. Polkan has been just those little those really quick flick shots, and just map awareness. It's been such great control, especially right down the middle there.
Toxins going
We're
up.
getting a little bit of a different push here. Nope, still straight down the middle. They did catch some of the MBU guys off guard. It looks like they weren't ready for it, but nope, they've swung around and they are setting back up again. Taro grabbed one there. Tropical Trout grabs up, shoots out Soggy Seal. Making the quick run back. El Ra. Nice. Gets that Taro out of there. Ooh. I don't know if El Ra's here. No. Looks like, oh, Elroth is backed up a little bit. Oh, that real loud TP. Oh, that was one that was changed not too long ago. Tropical Trout grabs Pain. Yeah, you can't be teleporting in the back like that. We got 4 SAIT players here pushing B. They might get a foot on the spawn. Might get a foot on the control point here.
One enemy remaining.
There we go. Average planting the bomb. Doesn't know Katasha was right above him. Katasha was just hanging out there waiting. Going to go up to heaven, see if he can peek anybody down.
Last player standing.
Uh-oh. Katasha got average. It's going to be a one-on-one.
I'll handle it.
Oh, Katasha uses the ult and gets punished. Elroth cleans him out. SAIT's up on the board. All right. SAIT managed to do a great job there. They held back, and then they waited. They took their time, and they found a little bit of an opening, and they just dived on that B. So it looks like they might be setting back up on B. I mean, hey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. We got Soggy Seal with their ult. Doesn't look like SAIT has quite the money to do a full buy yet. Utility dump right off the top. Tropical Trout dives in and doesn't quite make it. Elroth cleans up, gets some revenge. Terrell, using that all, cleans it up. Quantum, managed to get out Soggy Seal. Average Quantum. That's Polkan and Terran. So now we're looking at a 2-on-1 situation.
Last player standing.
1-on-1. Average. Oh, couldn't quite get it done. Did manage to get a shot on there, but it wasn't a headshot, I don't think. So a clutch play there by Pain. 7-1 for MBU. Everyone for... That spray gets me every single time. The screaming cat jump scare every single time. Okay, so SAIT has 3 ults over to MBU's 2 ults there. Sitting here waiting. SAIT's going for an well, they were starting off with the 8 push, but looks like some characters might be backing up a little bit.
Bye-bye.
Nope. Average managed to get the kill on Terrell there, which is great because Terrell had his ult. Pain gets Tropical Trout. Oh, Katasha grabs Average.
Spike down A.
Oh, the spike's been put. Oh, the spike's been dropped. Oh, Pain. Quantum just walked into a wall of fire there. And the MBU team is pushed all the way, almost into SAIT spawn. Polkan grabs Elroth. But Sky gets the spike down at least, but Katasha there to clean it up, and the Giant Fist comes and grabs poor Sky. Looks like they're delaying?
Time to jump.
I wonder what they're doing here. Looks like they're delaying, yeah, they're just taking their time defusing that bomb there. Interesting.
My ult is ready. Push a button. Big day. Easy.
Oh, yeah. So Polkan's, look, the KDAs here are getting quite impressive. Polkan's at 10-6, which is just amazing up at this level. Soggy Seal 10-4, so that's 6 unanswered kills from them. Down over on your SAIT side, though, we do have some impressive stats as well. Elroth's been trying to make it in there. Tropical Trout, always impressive to see. Looks like we're gonna have some, a new voice here coming on the mic. Nope, didn't mean to rush him. Don't worry. There's plenty of time. We're just getting here into the round. It is 8-1 for MBU.
Ladies and germs, how we doing? You may have heard me over on the SAIT campus radio, but my show is done. Grand finals are underway, an 8-1 score for MBU. I gotta say, I was watching in the other room. You're doing fantastic, Jamie.
Thank you for a guy who completely blanked on all of the operators' names.
Hey man, you couldn't fool me. So a bit of a fight going down here. Admittedly, Elro and Tropical Trout both in a little bit of trouble. Katashio picks up a double
Spike
there.
down, mid.
Polkan cleans up on Tropical Trout. Suddenly it's a
Last player standing.
Polkan
Flawless.
and Katashio are just going to clean up on that one as well. And 9-1 in the first half here on Corrode. And the ults are starting to pile up here too, Jamie.
Yeah. The ults and the money have been definitely over in the MBU side here. But Valorant is a very quick game, and who knows, maybe the map switch, maybe the defense, the attack might work on different teams' favor here. But yeah, SAIT has been on the back foot basically since the first round.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Tough starts definitely do happen. And, you know, Valorant is one of my favorite games because you're so right. That momentum-based round winning always gets me so excited. So we got Psycho setting up a couple smokes here. Right off the get-go, we got the knife from KO that doesn't get us anywhere. And Tropical Trout's going to burn us all. I need to catch somebody, too, actually. Get some people out of position. Using the almost tried to take some space there, and Terrell and Polkan clean that up. Psycho makes that stinger sing and that up as well. Polkan grabs one on Quantum in a 1v4 situation and Pain from behind. Oh my goodness, it scared me. Hitting him with the Primordium Shorty, and Pain brings the Pain to SAIT once more for a 10-1 half so far.
Yeah, these rounds have been so absolutely quick. We've seen a couple spikes planted, but we've also seen some like fun delays on the spikes as well. I'm not quite sure if that was purpose, if they just wanted to give themselves a little bit of a break. Hopefully, it was some sportsmanlike conduct.
Yeah, absolutely. We got maybe teams lining up over towards B here. Got that chamber that's going to peek right off the get-go. He's pretty confident on that angle. He gets spotted out by the Prowler, though. Terrell's in a little bit of trouble. He's Elro on a double kill for Terrell. He's cleaned up by average. And suddenly, it's a 4v3 situation. I saw a bit of a blood spray on that one. Viper didn't get used.
Spike down, B.
Soggy Seal in there to pick one up, and a couple of ults burning. The rounds are happening faster than I can keep up.
Switching sides.
Side switch here. We'll see what the attacking MBU squad has for us. So maybe we're in store for the greatest comeback story of all time. I once had a coach look me in the eye and said, you know what, you can't have a great comeback without a great deficit. So SAIT's 1 for 2 on that equation right now. We have quite a sizable deficit to make up. Do you think that it's worth trying to rally the troops and maybe yell at them a little bit and get them to lock in for this game, or do you start refocusing for map 2?
No. I think you got to keep going on this. I'm quite positive that the coach is. He has some very colorful words. If we were in the same room as them, I'm sure it would be unairable.
That is true. I forgot we're working with Coach Nick here. That's my bad.
back.
Of course, they're going to try and push all the way to get this, and Tropical Trout's going to take a bunch of space through mid. He's actually playing right where I like to play here because we got Psycho taking the fight, and Soggy Seal over the top. That was an NBA-style dunk on that one. Missing a couple shots was average. Soggy Seal cleans up there in a 3v5 situation. Tropical Trout's going to have to give up some space here, and Polka's going to get that bomb down.
Spike planted.
Pain looking at the floor for some reason. He's going to scamper on out of there. Elro, he's locked in. For a second, I forgot we were spectating the enemy. I was like, why isn't he shooting that guy? Elro, he's got a creeper here. He doesn't know. Right click. I saw the headshot as well. Elro with good accuracy. He's given Omen a little bit to think about. Hits the underhanded flash, and the timing. Terrell just takes him out. There's 3 kills in the blink of an eye for another round. And 12-1 for map point. Round 1, and SAIT has a hill to climb, shall we say.
Yeah, I thought with maybe the reset of the money that we might see a little bit more of an even guns and an even fight. But yeah, the MBU team has been so quick and so effective in their double stacking, triple stacking. It just seems like whenever a SAIT player sees anybody, they're seeing 3 or 4 people at a time.
I was actually just going to say that. Unfortunately, I joined the game a bit late, but one thing that stuck out almost immediately was the fact that they are double and triple peeking these guys, and obviously, credit where credit is due. Quantum catches one with that sneaky little jump that he likes to do. We've seen that a couple times, and taking a bunch of space through was the Omen, and Payne makes that judge do work for him. Elro picks up one. Payne with the second kill with that judge. He's got 2 already. Tropical Trout's hiding safely in A. He's going to wait for his teammates to transfer over, so the most he can do is just try to stay alive and keep the numbers where they are right now. It's hard, but not impossible in a 3v4 situation.
Yeah, but you can hear that ticking, and sadly the time does the bomb down. The time is not SAIT's friend right now.
Time is not on your side, but we do have teams lining up. Averages peeking through heaven. Smokes going down as well. That tether is going to be thrown and caught. Tropical Trout uses his respect to get out of a little bit of trouble. Hogan takes out Katashio. Payne follows up with 1 on average, and that bomb is starting to quicken, and we need to see some magic. Tropical Trout here pops out and gets 1, and that will be map 1 going by the way of MBU and rolling over our SAIT team so far here. But, you know, we call them long games for a reason as we approach halftime. We'll be back and ready to go for map 2.
All right, we are back. We're back here for round 2. We're going to Bind. This has always been a fun one. I'm a big fan of any of the maps with the big open skybox. Those huge lob shots. It really just shows the memorization, the map knowledge, and the placement knowledge that these players know. I mean, both teams have been showing such great map knowledge. You're not seeing too many people have to sneak around. You don't see too many people lost anymore, which is amazing. And as things keep changing, I'm not 100% sure if this was one of the maps that were affected by the recent changes, but as soon as Ben gets here and he gets ready, we'll talk to him about that. And we're still here waiting for the player characters to everyone to get all locked in here.
What a fantastic point, actually. Bind was not touched.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Yeah, this map is as good as always. Those longtime Varsity watchers, at least ones that have kept up with us as we cover these, will know that this is my worst map ever. I do terrible on this map every time. So watch for a brimstone. Actually, no brimstone pick from MBU. That's pretty interesting. That's usually a must pick on this map. I wonder if that nerf to his movement stim, I wonder if that maybe affects the decision not to pick there, but Tropical Trout with the chamber. Elro with that newly nerfed Yoru. I gotta say that touch to the ultimate really affected the way I play with Yoru anyway, so pretty interesting to see one get picked right off the bat.
Yeah, we haven't seen the new operative yet.
And no veto pick. Yeah, that's
no
right.
Veto
No
yet.
veto.
Yeah. I gave everybody the quick rundown, that lovely rundown that you wrote for us. Thank you very much.
I put you on air.
Oh, did you?
I piped in the PC audio, so everyone heard your intro. It was very good. Yeah, no, it was a good delivery. But on attack, we have MBU, right? They've been pretty strong so far this evening, and they were strong in last showing as well. This is also the site of the faded shot through the wall that Tropical Trout hit the last time we did this on the 29th. You remember that?
I do remember that.
Ah, good memories.
So over the break, we were looking at some of the previous matches. The one that we didn't call, funny enough, it was a very, very similar situation coming into this one. SAIT lost the first round, and for SAIT, they ended up going, I think it was 20 and it was like 21 and 21 in the next 2 rounds.
Oh, wow. Okay, so barriers are dropped. MBU starts that slow little A push. Psycho, he's got that Yoru teleport on lock, and pretty interesting move to use the fake Yoru as a spot for the boat. And Psycho makes that right trigger thing. Katashio with the short there, and U-Haul. Pain pops out, and he tries a couple shots. Polkin and Pain both picking up kills,
Spike
but
down
Average
A.
has something to say about that as well. And 3 and 4 players over here to meet Average. Pops the
player
flash,
standing.
and Katashio makes no mistake with that one as well. And coming all the way from the other side is Tropical Trout. Now he is no slouch. Oh, and the third shot just gets it done. 1v2 situation, and if anyone can get it done, we have the right player alive.
Yeah, that Tropical Chow, he's very sneaky.
Last
Yeah, he's
player
trying for
standing.
the wall bang. He got it too.
Katashio getting punished on that wallbang there. Terrell has a very good idea where he is. 13 health, so 1 bullet, and Tropical Trout's down here. 1v1 situation. Terrell misses that shot. He's got that dot crosshair. Oh, saw the corner. Terrell pops out, and oh, Terrell holding it down for the MBU as they take round 1, and so close.
Yeah, that was just that was 1 bullet difference in that game there, and that's how close these Valorant games can be. Microseconds can be the difference. Oh, so we're getting ready for the buy rounds here. Looks like we got Soggy Seal. Man, he's been loving that shot, guys.
Yeah, Soggy Seal goes back with the judge, and a bit of a mix by here is Polkin and Terrell not electing to go with the Vandal or Phantom. Soggy Seal thought about switching over, but he doesn't make that choice, and Psycho, Elro, and Quantum will pick up Stingers, so we'll see what they can do. A bit of a push towards B, and it'll be Tropical Trout's first time holding down a site here. He's got a nice angle on Pain, fires a couple shots, and is able to teleport out of trouble before he takes too much damage. A couple players revealed there, and Elro's in deep with Tropical Trout. Couple players just outside here, and Yoru, that's the clone. That nearly fooled me for a second there, but you can tell by the way he got stuck on the
Spike
wall.
planted.
Smoke about to go down there, and Elro's holding this very carefully. 3 people pushing at once. That is 1 nice clean kill from Tropical Trout, but Soggy Seal cleans up in those back hallways. 2 kills with the judge, and Psycho gets 1 with the Stinger. Psycho's still around. Multiple players around. Terrell gets 1 from Garden back there. I almost said jungle. That's a Counter-Strike call, though. Psycho playing bait around this corner. Terrell's a little bit hurt. Soggy Seal gets hit with that decay, and Psycho does well. He sees him. 2 players available. Terrell's taking shots. He's missed a couple of them. He hits to try and draw 1 out, but he was faked out. He thought that Katashio was the clone. That's why he looked away from him.
Oh, Katashio doing his best clone impersonation, and it
Yeah.
worked.
Oh my goodness. Again, and SAIT is making these rounds close every time, down to the second last or last player for MBU.
Yeah. I don't know how much of the last game you watched, but there was a few flawless rounds there. So
Yeah.
this has already been so much closer. SAIT's been doing such a good job of getting back on it there, and yeah, if you look at the kills, yeah, they're looking pretty good. I mean, Terrell's at 3-0, which is just so impressive on the third.
Yeah, Terrell's doing really fantastic so far, and Elro with the 0 next to his name. You don't see that too often, so we'd like to see him see if he can't heat up a little bit. Psycho on site here. He's surrounded by people, and this can be so scary when you're playing alone. He caught the barrel of the gun, but actually Payne hits the turn, and all of a sudden it's a 1v5 situation. Are we seeing a revival of these MBU flawless rounds? Last alive is Tropical Trout. We'll see what kind of magic he may have in store for us. He was able to whittle it down to... Oh, Payne with the 4K as well. MBU players are just taking turns going off here with Terrell and Catashio, and then Payne out of nowhere with the 4K.
Yeah.
Not enough to stop winning.
So we're at 0-3 first. 0-3 MBU, just putting on a show here.
Yeah, that bonus round is really tough if you don't convert it, because as you can see, SAIT goes back to not having the gun advantage. They haven't had the gun advantage once so far this map, and it can be really difficult to pile rounds together if you drop that round 3. So Tropical Trout does have the tour de force, however. He's got that ultimate, and he does have players potentially pushing him in this B-long scenario. Catashio's going to try and take a little bit of space. Ooh, and just missing the first shot was Tropical Trout with that tour de force. A couple players going to move forward and catches the hip bone of Soggy Seal, but Catashio makes no mistake on that one. They're slowed up there by the slow from the tour de force, and so not able to flood the site the way they wanted to. Payne is creeping in, and Elro's got the Bucky hiding behind container.
I'll find you.
Players are flooding all the way around him, and you have to feel a little bit nervous if you're them. Payne catches 2 out in Quantum, able to get the trade, which is super important. Terrell and Elro trading kills. Terrell picks up 2 more, and he's got another 3K. 4-0 for MBU.
Yeah, they've just been taking turns getting 3Ks, 4Ks. We haven't seen anybody get the 5 ace yet. The 5, what do they call the 5s?
5K.
5K.
Yeah, or the ace.
The ace, yeah. 5K ace. So as
Would love to see one of those. Sorry.
Yeah, I'd love to see one of those for SAIT too.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But 4-0 here. We'll take a quick look at the weapons there, and I see an op for Tropical Trout, and I would really like to see if he can make this thing sing. Only got 2 bullets in the Headhunter as well for him, so he's kind of trusting his operator to do the work for him, and a nice kill. And Payne uses that ultimate for a second chance at life. We'll see if he can find one, and Tropical Trout doubles down on bringing the pain to Payne. Smoke there, takes a little bit of space, and Average is going to try and take advantage, tries to dash out of the way, and Tropical Trout picked up his 3rd kill, but was traded out by Catashio, and Soggy Seal gets their team on as well, and Elro able to catch one and throw the flash, and Soggy Seal was just lurking there, and he was able to get out. Catashio, bomb planted, he has no idea Quantum Seal.
Spike planted.
Oh, and he teleported away! Where did he teleport to? Catashio ended up on the other site and now has Soggy Seal to deal with. Soggy Seal's up in hookah, so not the most perfect angle to try and hold. Quantum takes a little bit of damage from the paint shells, not the most ideal situation. Soggy Seal going for the jump peek. He's gonna essentially wait for. Oh, and Catashio caught him. Just lurking around, looking for the defuse, and it's 5-0.
Yeah, that beeping. The beeping the whole time, because you want to play smart, you want to play control, you want to take your time, and you want to check your points and that kind of stuff. But that beeping, that bomb is always there. It's just driving you forward and forward.
Yeah.
Looks like both teams are going to be able to. No, looks like SAIT is still not going to be able to full buy.
Yeah, I see a Guardian and a Judge and. Nice. Okay, a Guardian. You could call this like a 3/4 buy for sure. They've got. The only thing they're lacking on here is the armor, so they might die a little bit faster, but when you deal with talented opponents, ones that can headshot you no matter what, the extra health doesn't really help.
Yeah, because the shield does not affect your headshots.
That's correct. So Soggy Seal picks up 1, pushing through the smoke there. Elro, he's stuck. Psycho able to pick up 2. Catashio picks up Elro, avoiding the actual clone there with Psycho. Well done there. 3v2 situation. We'll see if SAIT can't even up these numbers. And Hulkin with a nice clear, able to take one out on Psycho, and now Catashio, who's extremely lit, is there. Hulkin's available too. Nice crouch shot for Quantum. He's able to pick that up, and just trying to move the Prowler, and didn't know that Catashio had teleported back. Catashio really making these Yoru teleports work. He's doing very well.
So we're going into the 7th round here. It is 0-6 for MBU. We're seeing a whole bunch of ults up and ready to go, and it looks like SAIT might actually. Oh no, SAIT might have 4 ults this round, so that'll be exciting to see if they decide to ult dump.
Yeah, absolutely. 3 locked in, and average, he's only 1 point away, and so you would like to see these guys use these ults, but unfortunately MBU does have the answer in the form of their own ult as well, and we'll see if any of those get used right off the bat. Taking a bunch of space down long with Tropical Trout. Elro,
Face your
he's got
fear!
somebody, gets caught by this Nightfall, however. Nightfall pings 2 players, and so those both get taken out. Katashio and Soggy Seal each picking up a kill. Those are big hitters for SAIT. Psycho able
One
to put
enemy
a dent in the
remaining.
armor. Pain picks up a double. And Quantum picks up a kill. The 1v3 situation completely winnable here. With a nice angle is Terrell. Quantum takes shots from 3 players. Elro saying he got hit with a wild shot. He may have missed one there, but Quantum takes out the Prowler. He's in a 1v2 situation now. He has his own Nightfall, but gonna elect to hold it as that bomb starts ticking faster. Pressure is mounting here. Quantum's got to make a move. Hulken's sitting in hookah, or sorry, pardon me, that's U-Haul. And then Yoru back towards Cubby, and Quantum's just gonna have to save this one for the money.
Yep.
Because yeah, if you look, he's quite low on credits, and so he does well to maintain a little bit of econ for his team. He does have that Nightfall as well, which can be very helpful for slowing down those pushes. It's always tough when your Sentinel gets taken out early. Obviously, the Sentinel being played by the role of Tropical Trout, you really need him to slow down those SAIT execs, but the speed of MBU is proving to be troublesome so far.
Yeah.
They've
yeah.
obviously, you know, they're, what did you say they were, 7-0?
Yeah.
They're 7-0 for a reason, man.
Yeah. And yeah,
Stay
losing to a
focused.
team that's 7-0, it's hard, but like you can tell why these guys are up on the top. And SAIT too, like there's been some amazing plays. A lot of these rounds have been going down to the last character.
Well, and we've been streaming these guys for almost 2 months since the start of the semester, and we've never seen them struggle.
Yeah.
Elro comes through, and he's giving out information left, right, and center. Takes out one. He knew that was a clone. He's able to teleport out of trouble, though. Elro gets his kill and moves. It's a 3v4 situation. As Katashio picks up a little bit of... picks up a kill there. That Viper's Pit gets
Spike
used, and
planted.
Psycho is able to take out Katashio. That's a heavy hitter for MBU. 3v3 situation now. This is one of the first rounds I've seen, and Elro was walking behind his clone and got the kill on Polk, and Soggy Seal with the trade, but Psycho trades him out as well, and now it's a 2v1 situation with Terrell sitting in the Viper's Pit. It doesn't get more tense than this, man. That bomb was tapped. He's not looking at where it's
One
coming from.
enemy
Terrell's
remaining.
sitting out, and that ult gets burned.
Standing.
Psycho's got an opportunity. Shoots, and he gets the headshot. SAIT's on the board. Psycho gets one.
Oh, what
He's got a hold.
close defuse here.
The timing, Psycho's holding, and at 2.84 seconds remaining, Psycho gets his team on the board, and really well done to burn the ult there as well. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, that Viper's Pit is always a scary, scary place to be with all the fog around. I mean, we have the, on our stream here, we have the outline of the characters, but even that, I think it makes it even worse, a little more anxious.
It is true, and I can't tell when they're, behind cover in the Viper's Pit, and so you're right, it's just like an ominous red block
Yeah.
in the Viper's Pit, but sorry.
No. It turns off that view.
Not that button.
Okay, no.
Anywho, round underway, barriers are down, and Katashio is going to use his dimensional drift. He's collecting info left, right, and center. 4 players, however, push up, and Pain gets the opening kill on Tropical Trout. That's a tough pick. Elro, he's holding. Takes out one. He gets overwhelmed in container, so 4v3 situation here. You need SAIT to start lighting up these numbers a little bit. Average picks up one, but he's traded up by Terrell. Pain takes out one, but he's traded up by Psycho.
My spike planted.
Pain is gonna push hard here, and he put, oh my goodness! The jumping alt use from Pain and gets the kill with the shorty. That's a tough one.
That's a tough one to watch.
Just give me a nudge. I might not be dead. Just taking a wee kip.
Well, if we're looking here, it is 1-8 for MBU. And if you're looking at 10 and 9 KDO for Sky, but 13 and 9 for Pain down there. 10 and 3.
Terrell, Pain, and Katashio have been running away with this.
Yes, they have been doing such a good job. Just such amazing. Like, I swear that they're shooting almost before they even see the SAIT players. It's just all of that map knowledge, that control.
Absolutely, Quantum able to dodge that. Psycho and Terrell trading kills. Average takes out Pistachio. A couple big hitters down here. SAIT has numbers. 4v3 situation. 2 kills being used. Quantum gets a kill. Elro gets his kill. 4v1, and SAIT might have an opportunity to put another number up on the board here. Holkin's gonna hit that hard pivot. Holkin takes out Average, who's pretty low on health, and that's why he decided to get a little bit brave to the teleporter there. Quantum sends a Prowler through, trying to see who's around. 2 players are gonna go through. Oh, Tropical Trout. I had to give it a second. I was just reading chat in the bottom left, trying to figure out what's going on, but Holkin was just hunted down there.
Team ace. What does that mean?
Each player on your team got a kill.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and they each killed, like, obviously a different person. So teamwork. So not the ace we were looking for, but an ace nonetheless.
Hey, at this point in time, any ace that you pull out of that deck is going to be a good one. So it looks like both teams are going to be full buying. Yep, both teams will be full buying. We've got some interesting shield choices over there. Oh, yeah, we got some interesting shield choices over there by SAIT too.
So neither team fully shielded up here, and we'll see who can take advantage of what. Psycho's getting pushed through showers right off the bat. Payne and Polkin on site there. Psycho's gonna throw up another confusion smoke. Quantum in it. Oh, the flick from Quantum, that was nice. Oh, and Psycho picks up another one on Polkin, and suddenly it's 4v3. Terrell evens that up though. Elro falling victim. Terrell, Soggy Seal, and Catastio all on site here. Quantum is Young Lovely quiet. They don't really know who's here, but now they do. Catastio, Soggy Seal, and Terrell, all those players each pick up a kill, and 9-2. So not the craziest, not the worst half. I mean, obviously, someone has to win the half, right? Yeah. Unless you tie. And in terms of half scores, SAIT has a lot to feel good about right now, in my opinion.
Yeah. We've seen a lot of really cool pushes, and honestly, almost every one of these fights have been just within seconds of each other. There's been so many fights where it's just been lucky bullets, or it's just been by one bullet in general. Not even lucky bullets, just, you know, a single shot missed, and that's all the difference, especially at this incredibly high level.
Yeah, absolutely. We got a Judge and Marshall, Bucky as well. Average has that. Oh! Average picks up the headshot with that 950 credit gun, making it sing. My goodness. Average with the Bucky as well. He comes through. He got a knife kill. Average takes out Soggy Seal with a nice knife. Oh my goodness. Payne able to trade those guys out. And now it's a 3v1 situation. Would you look at that?
Wow.
Oh, and people are losing it in game chat. Oh my goodness. Oh, Terrell is behind Quantum. Oh no. Well, he could have gotten the revenge knife there, but Terrell spotted out by Psycho, and you know that info's being shared around. Elro's been thrown over the top, but Psycho didn't even need the help.
Nice. Good one by SAIT. Great comeback there. That first headshot there, headshot 3 different clones, I think.
Yeah, seriously though. When they all line up like that, that's what Christmas morning feels like as an adult. You know what I mean? Nothing makes me happier than seeing a lineup of characters. But 9-3. Here's a little bit of fun Valorant lore for you. Are you aware of the 9-3 curse?
No.
This is a phenomenon that occurs in public ranked more often than not. But a team will go up 9-3, and they always end up losing somehow.
Okay.
So the question becomes, can MBU beat the 9-3 curse, or will they fall victim?
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
That's the 3-1 curse for hockey, right?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
3-1 is the worst lead in hockey. 9-3 is the worst lead in Valorant, because, you know, if you think about it, you win the first round, you get guns, you win the second round, all of a sudden it's 9-5. That's not too bad.
Yeah, that's not too bad at all.
Both players are going to run it down long here. Average takes up 2. Payne and Polkin, however, trade kills, and so now it's a 3v3 situation, and I have to feel like as long as the numbers are even, I like SAIT's chances.
Yeah.
The only times they get into trouble is when, you know, nice headhunter kill for Tropical Trout. It's a 3v2. All I was gonna say was I feel like SAIT gets in trouble more often than not when they're going up against multiple enemies. So when you see that the numbers are even, or even in this situation, with SAIT ahead, I have to give the nod to SAIT in this situation, but the long round. Payne peeks his face out. Warning shot from Tropical Trout, who looks to his right and takes out Terrell. Tropical Trout's locked in for this map. Oh, a nice sheriff kill for Payne as he's looking at one, tries a flick over to Quantum, and Quantum able to peek and look at it right off the bat, and all of a sudden it's 9-4, and so that first lucrative round for SAIT.
There we go, yeah. Hopefully they can get back here. Looks like they're going to have a lot of guns. And yeah, looks like we're getting a medium build. Looks like we're getting a medium buy here. And are we getting a full save over there by MBU?
Looks like they're all going with sheriffs, actually. So not a full save. They all bought a sheriff.
Okay.
So 5-man sheriff team. It works. The sheriff does about 50 damage per shot. So if you and your teammate can shoot the right person, you don't need a headshot.
Right.
So you can spam this. You can do this effectively, especially when you have 5 players with a mic. The only reason we don't do this in ranked is because you can't coordinate with your team as easily. Pain takes a lot of space through the teleporter off the get-go, and Psycho is in a little bit of trouble. Polkin throws out his haunt, which gets taken out, and Tropical Trout has been using scoped weapons all game. Pain with a nice shot with the Sheriff. Tropical Trout gets himself out of trouble with the rendezvous there. Average. He's peeking up. Elro's going to take that judge through U-Haul. Doesn't see anybody so far. Average is just playing around on site here. Tropical Trout advancing with that Outlaw.
This might be.
And and a nice headshot for Quantum.
This might be the longest round we've seen.
No, you're not kidding. You're not kidding. This is quite a slow approach. We would have expected to see Vito for some of these slow approaches, but both teams just agreeing to change up the pace, and SAIT is doing well not to overextend. Tropical Trout opening the site up with that kill. Soggy Seal able to get the trade on Average, however, in a 3v3 situation. Elro's in a good position though. Elro, I say that, but Elro gets taken out. Soggy Seal and Katashio both have kills, and now it's a 1v3 situation. Katashio is defusing. He's at the halfway mark now. He's got to peek this. One kill, and that's bomb defused, and a Thrifty goes to the defenders in a 10-4 situation. So not exactly how you draw it up when you're SAIT, but still winnable.
Yep. 4-10. It's basically the same thing as 3-9, right?
Yeah, exactly. The 10-4 curse. We all know that one.
Yep. We're gonna start it.
That's right. The 10-4 curse begins now. I'm going to have to give the hardware nod over to MBU, unfortunately. Look at this.
Yeah. Oh, SAIT's going shieldless this round, too.
Yeah, only 2 players picking up those half shields. One with a Sheriff, one with a Stinger. Tropical Trout's going to probably rock with his Headhunter instead of the classic that he has equipped now. Pain's going to try and take a lot of space. Feeling good, but not as good as Psycho, who picks up the headshot. Picks up 1, picks up 2. Katashio did well with that flash. Getting a ton of value from that. That flash was used, and oh my goodness, a nice teleport play, but Terrell was able to whip around and get the kill. Katashio faking himself as a clone, but Tropical Trout has 2 players coming up the other way, and he picks up 2! Oh, man. Tropical Trout's got that Headhunter. He picks up another one on Soggy Seal. He's jumping around. Oh, and he just didn't clear the corner before he jumped through. He's focused on grabbing the gun, and Katashio puts an exclamation mark on that one.
Yeah, it's got to be hard, because if you're that far behind, you're gonna have to be waiting. You have to be resource. You have to be gun thirsty, right? Because your team is behind on those points. So that extra 1,000 points or that extra 1,000 credits could mean the difference. But yeah, just didn't quite check the whole corner.
Yeah, Katashio has been very good with their positioning so far. Soggy Seal is going to use that satchel early to try and take an upper position, so we'll see how SAIT can deal with that. Elro's got that gate crash up and ready to go. We'll see what they can do with it. I like seeing Elro and Tropical Trout play together. I'm a firm believer that your strongest players should be playing together. Oh my goodness, Polkin able to whip around and get Elro. He's gotten that, oh my goodness, he's gotten that teleport around multiple times, but the sensitivity is just too high, and Soggy Seal picks up another as
I got this.
everything rests upon Psycho's shoulders. In a 1v2 situation, SAIT is wide open, but he doesn't know that.
Yeah.
Soggy Seal and Polkin are both anticipating an A approach, and they are not even close. Psycho, unaware of where they are, just taps the bomb first, and now he's got to commit. We'll see basically as soon as the bomb's planted, these two guys run over. Yeah, Soggy Seal and Polkin both going to come through the teleporter, and like I said before, MBU likes to double peek their enemies. Soggy Seal's going to come out, and now if you're Psycho, your only job here is to try and isolate these 1v1s. Soggy Seal's jumping all over the place. He's on top. Oh, and Polkin able to make the 3K conversion. And with the defusal, we should be sitting at 12-4.
Yeah. Just another quick round there. And just the teamwork from MBU, it really does feel like you're always facing 2v1s every single time. 2v1s, 3v1s. You know, we watch some of these characters' viewpoints, and it's just coming into firewalls over and over again.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, obviously hindsight's 2020. Do you think that Vito would have maybe changed the amount of utility that they're dealing with? Like, is that even part of the problem right now?
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not quite experienced enough with
You want
Vito
to play?
know
Let's
just
play.
how much of a game changer that character can be.
Tropical Trout dropped the, got that tour de force open and ready to go, but Terrell's no dummy. He's not going to pick that, or he's not going to peek that. Average taking a bunch of space through hookah with Elro. This is a duo I don't mind seeing either. Terrell, gets taken up by Quantum, who wasn't necessarily beaten by that flash. Average is going to burst onto SAIT, and oh man, just getting out of the way there. Katashio has him lined up, however, Average with a nice flick. Takes out one. Payne, not exactly sure on where he is. Tried to hit that crouch spray, was Average, but he was taken out, and Tropical Trout gets the team back on board. It's 5-12. Not over yet.
No, it is not over until the fat op sings.
Love that. That's absolutely true. And that could be operator, like the gun, or character, I guess.
Yeah.
Whatever you like.
I mean,
But-
operator is a very thick gun.
Launched right into a save off that win.
Okay.
So after winning 3 in a row, SAIT wins 1, and MBU is forced to
need a
save.
drop.
So that eco can be a fickle mistress now and again. But again, that hardware nod is going to go over to SAIT. We've seen them a couple times with this hardware advantage, but not necessarily fully take advantage of it. So we'll see. So far they are. Tropical Trout does one. Hulken uses his Nightfall, but is taken out by Tropical Trout. 3v5 situation for the SAIT Trojans. Average is taking a lot of space through hookah. Psycho's going to hang out behind the teleporter here. Elro lets that
Fake
guy take a little bit of
Cutting
space. His trusty clone staring at the wall. Teleport sprung. Not exactly sure. Average is going to take... he's going to enter for the team and picks up one on Katashio. That's a big kill.
One enemy remaining.
Elro takes out Payne. Payne does have that ult locked and loaded. However, Terrell's locked down in this teleporter. He moves with a little bit of space and takes out 2. Elro and Tropical Trout, those are big hitters for SAIT that just got taken out. I thought they had dropped in, but Psycho with the vertical advantage there, able to keep them alive.
Yeah, we're going into 6-12. SAIT's making a heck of a game out of it. It looks like they're going to be on the advantage as well. SAIT's got full shields, almost full guns there. I'm always deceived by Tropical Trout with his gun choices, but that's because his op does come with 2 different rifles, right?
Yeah, that's right. His character has options, and it does throw me off because I'm like, why is the top guy not buying the gun? But there, he's got one handed to him anyway.
Yeah.
Money advantage obviously goes to SAIT. They're the rich kids on the block at the moment. So Elro and Tropical Trout on either side of this A barrier. Psycho's going to try and take some space. He did clip Payne with that bullet, and so damage inflicted. That dimensional drift for Elro, he's going to use it and try and take a lot of information. He's basically telling his teammates where everybody is. He's going to laterally switch positions, so he went from one side over to Showers, picks up an ult for his trouble, throws out the decoy as well. Soggy Seal pokes out and pot shots Tropical Trout a couple times. Tropical Trout down to 82 health. Oh, and just catching him on the jump peak was Tropical Trout. He did well to hit him in the leg a couple times. Hulken, just outside of U-Haul, gets one kill, but Tropical Trout was able to get himself out. Oh, Hulken pops out of the teleporter with 2 players, and there's one kill there, and that ult for Payne is used again. You gotta wonder if he's got another shorty in his pocket. Psycho gets taken out in hookah. Psycho uses his. Dodges the flash, tries to confirm the kill, but Terrell, the 2v2 situation. Now, if you're SAIT, you got to slow it down here.
I'll handle this.
Oh, Dimensional Drift gets burned. Tropical Trout's behind them, though.
I don't know if SAIT knows
Tropical
that.
Trout takes out Terrell. 2v1 situation. Katashio pops out. Tropical Trout with the 4K. 7-12.
Oh, man, between the Tropical Trout and the Soggy Seal, we are just seeing all sorts of aquatics putting on a great showdown here. And Tropical Trout has quickly got to the top of the kill list, 22-15.
How many times have we seen Tropical Trout lead lobbies like this?
Yeah.
He leads them in kills every time. This guy cannot... You can't sleep on this guy.
No.
Doesn't matter what the score is. He likes to come to play.
Yes. It's 7-12. This is getting close, fans.
This feels
really
good.
Close.
This feels good. Attacking team a little bit spread out here for SAIT. They've got 2 players coming down the way. Katashio makes well on that one as he takes out 3. And at the start of the round, 10 seconds in, MBU has 4 kills, and that is game, ladies and gentlemen. Map 2, goes to the Missouri Baptist University. I want to say a big thank you to SAIT and the Trojans, our broadcasting helper, Robin, as well. I want to say a big thank you to him. He's been supporting us all through the season. This season obviously comes to an end, but make no mistake, this esports thing is our baby.
Yeah.
And next season, we got fresh players, fresh team, and everything like that. So
Yeah, no, I've been super excited. Thank you all very much for watching us. Thank you all for listening to us and, like, you know, letting me talk on here, because I'm too old for this game. It's clearly obvious. But I'm having such a fun time, and I have such a fun time interacting with the actual athletes themselves, because they have been an absolute blast. So thank you again very much, everybody. Have a great evening.
good night, and next time, we'll see you.
Yeah.